Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris Ashes to Ashes. So, in this part we'll just be letting our fleet upgrade and finishing up this war. And yeah, getting those naval logistics offices will help a little with our resource issues. You all should have the exact same traits. Yes, all 112 of us do, so you guys need to phrase that a little better. Ah, okay. You say all pops, but I get the feeling it's not necessarily all pops of our species. Because if it was all pops of our species, then you would realize that we already have that. I assume it's an issue of it sees another species in here that has different traits. Paradox just didn't quite code the requirements for that faction demand properly. Because it should only look at the primary species, if you ask me, in which case all of our pops have the same traits. For whatever reason, it's looking and saying, well, there's another species in your empire that doesn't have the exact same traits as you. And it's like, yeah, no shit, we just conquered them. But they're not our primary species, so the xenophobe faction should not care about their traits. Like, seriously. It's these minor issues that I sometimes find annoying with Paradox games. Overall, they're great games, but they've got some stupid minor issues in some areas. You know, let's go ahead and get that. Let's go ahead and hide the factions again. Let's hide the star bases so I can actually see this shit down here. Admittedly, it doesn't matter anymore because they removed the whole forced piece as a result of a status quo. Or a forced status quo. That was removed, so now it doesn't matter.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Spiritual ethics attraction there, that's actually nice for us. No. And it's mostly because of that galleon. God, those things have a lot of power. 7.9k on that. Which is a little ridiculous if you ask me. Like, holy crap. But let's go ahead and kind of finish off this war now. Because at this point, one, they can't really do anything. I mean, they're not even have a fleet over here. I think they're building it up here at their new capital, or maybe even over here. Either way, they can't really do anything. Because one, I don't think they can even get to me. The other, it'll take forever, or at least a decent amount of time. Let's go to you though real quick. And I do want to replace your thing with a naval logistics office, but that'll take a while because we're only getting 2 minerals a month because our economy is literally shit. So yes, this will take a little while. Okay, armies arrived. And we'll just wait until we bring this down. Oh, this is a tropical world. We're not great with tropical worlds, so... Armageddon. Is there another Savannah world anywhere that I care about? Okay, there's one there. And one up there. You know what? Let's go ahead and take these systems over real quick, then go to you. It'll take forever to bomb this down. Let's just save ourselves some time. Would you guys be able to deal with just one guy on your own? Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We'll just let that world, I think, get abandoned. In the meantime, so the game doesn't complain to me about, oh, you're over your directly controlled systems limit. Okay, yes, I need 200 to do that. That'll be a little while. Oh, you guys have a fortress there. That's gonna slow me down. By a decent little amount. And we're losing tons of food now. Did people actually move there? Okay, no. I thought somebody had moved there because all of a sudden I was missing a pop on one of our, or on our capital. Okay. Need to upgrade those. Don't want to, but I have to. Let's go ahead and engage production targets because otherwise we're just going to be losing too much in terms of minerals, mostly because we have no minerals and we'd be losing a small amount. Got an alien toy factory. Starbase, go to you. Naval Logistics Office, that's going to take a year to build, but each of these will now provide an additional 2 naval capacity. So each of these will provide 6. We should, I think, still be over our cap, but it'll be a smaller gap, which will decrease maintenance cost. You, however, are about to expire. Luckily, though, I do have the necessary influence to go ahead and get you back. Although I do also have a bit of a stockpile, so we'd have been able to survive for a little while. These guys have a... I feel as though if they're in a fortress, it takes a little longer to kill them. Maybe it's just me, but they feel like they have like an armor that decreases damage they take. Let's get that upgraded. You currently don't have anywhere that you would be able to do anything. You guys are on indiscriminate, right? Yeah, okay, you're not accidentally on Armageddon. Did somebody move here? Yep, somebody moved here. I'm sorry, what? Okay, we detected a pirate fleet going to the Torel system. Way down here. To get there, they are going to have to go through a couple of systems, however. Admittedly, none of them are actually defended systems, so... yeah.
We have mastered a new technology.
Wonderful. I think I might just go for something nice and quick to research. I don't care for that. Okay, yeah, they don't have a planetary shield generator. Just wanted to make sure now that I see that that decreases damage from orbital bombardment. So just get the Cloud Lightning. It's something quick to research. Point defense. And I think my armies can deal with a single unit without any real problem. So let's go ahead and tell them to land.
Invading Xeno lair. Xeno lair secured.
Head on up there. Whoops, did that there.
Hostile Xeno fleet detected.
Yeah, I know, game. You're redetecting those guys. This is another Savannah, right? Yep. Okay, wonderful. Let's go ahead and clear some tiles. clear all the tiles that have actual resources on them first. Get the army up here.
Hostile Xeno fleet detected.
I know, game. You can stop telling me about it every 5 seconds. Oh, okay, if they're gonna go through Marauder space... Yeah, that was a bad idea. Also, are the Void Hunters a, just wanna know, are the Void Hunters an actual Marauder group? No. They're, I guess, just random-ass pirates that spawned and decided to come for me, and, well, they kinda took the worst route they possibly could. Where they came from, I have absolutely zero clue.
Xeno mongrels have declared war on each other. Yeah. We'll see how well that works out. You just declared war on... I think it was these guys, right? No. You declared war on these guys. You're not going to be able to take anything. Because the Kazam Citizen League and the Omni Hub have already occupied pretty much their entire space. So, no, game. You stupid game. They can't take anything. Okay. There we go. So build that there, build a mining network there, science lab there. An energy grid, if you don't mind. A mineral processing plant. Let's get a temple built, and we'll figure the rest of it out later. Oh, that's going to take forever to research, but it would be great to have right now. Defense grid supercomputer lets me build a bunch more defense platforms, and we're not going to do that. Let's go for something quick and easy to build. Or something quick and easy to research. Let's upgrade one of our trading hubs. It's going to take a while. I am apparently over my cap for starbase capacity. Increases starbase upkeep. And of course, I always get fucking substance abusing governors. And they're almost always either, well, generally it seems to happen more often with my sectors, but in this case it's the core sector that's gotten it. Oh my god. I don't know what the deal is there. Conclave of Magsoth. I am guessing somebody who gained independence. No. Random people that just either got enlightened. I think you got enlightened. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. You know, I think you guys can take 2. We have mastered a new technology.
2 moral habitability. Wonderful. I don't care for the command limit right now. Let's... God, it's gonna take forever, but I need it. Yeah, screw it. It's gonna take forever, but we kinda need it.
Now you guys are gonna love this world, at least relatively speaking.
Invading Xeno lair.
Let's see. So, factions. You guys want me to get Harmony, which has some usefulness. You guys don't care for any. You guys don't care for any specific ones. So, Harmony opening it gets me pop speed growth. That gets me leader lifespan. Admittedly, most of these aren't actually that useful. The finisher effect, sure. Bonus happiness for all pops, but unrest reduced by 20% on all of our planets, yeah, that's not a big deal for me. Outside of recently conquered worlds. And, well, they can't really do much. So, yeah, just not that useful. That's not useful either, really. I'll be honest with you, game. A lot of these traditions aren't particularly useful for us. At least in my opinion. So that's build speed and upgrade cost, modifiers, that's army damage. Admittedly, I might as well just have the army not do anything until I've brought the planet down to 1 or 2 defenders. So it's not really useful. This might allow me to bring it down to 3 before I land, but it's again not a big deal. So yeah, sure. Shipyard build speed and ship upgrade cost modifiers.
Xeno lair secured.
Oh, they have another planet here. I didn't realize they had 2. That one's a desert world. Oh, but it's got a Betharian stone. Okay. Well, we're okay with desert worlds. Yeah, I didn't realize they had 2 planets there. I thought they only had the 1.
We have mastered a new technology.
Yeah, let's get the Research Institute. And yeah, because of the changes they've made, I can basically just do what you normally would do. Yeah, we're still over our cap even with that. I figured that would be the case. Now you guys have a clone army here. Yeah, I don't care for the clone vets though, game. I'll be honest with you with that. Did any of my people move here? Yes, wonderful. Did it automatically. I don't have to tell you to move to a Savannah world. I just do it normally anyway, just to be on the safe side. Because who knows how long it'll take for the game to decide, oh, I should probably move there. Screw, let's upgrade all the farms. Just because it'll help us grow our pops elsewhere. Admittedly, I don't think I have enough minerals for this shift clicking to actually have you guys upgrade completely. Engineering.
One of our stations is under attack.
What? That's not under attack, game. Wow, that thing really picked up speed when it got destroyed. It just went flying through the system. Yeah, don't really care. Up its paws.
We have mastered a new technology.
Impulse thrusters, wonderful. I am using a decent amount of kinetic weapons, so if I could get some Teldar crystals, that would actually be useful. So, yeah, screw it. Let's try and get some Teldar crystals. Let's upgrade the engines on all of our ships. So that they can go zoom zoom a little faster. Didn't realize you guys hadn't upgraded your shields at all.
Construction complete. Our ships have been upgraded. Our ships have been upgraded. Our ships have been upgraded.
Let's go ahead and get these upgrades done. It does seem as though, that upgrading those don't really affect your guys' military power.
Our ships have been upgraded. Our ships have been upgraded.
Okay, I think you guys can deal with the single clone.
Invading Xeno lair. Our ships have been upgraded.
Yeah, that'll be nice. Make sure somebody moves their game. And now all of a sudden you guys are... No. Don't go through the system with the enigmatic fortress. Science lab, science lab, science lab. I'm gonna go ahead and... I literally fucking told you guys not to go through the goddamn system. Like, what the fuck is that shit, game? I tell you not to go through a fucking system, you don't go through the fucking system. Like, how hard of a concept is that? So annoying, it really is.
Hostile Xeno fleet detected.
Oh, the Kazam Citizen League actually has a fleet somewhere? And we're detecting it? Where the hell could it possibly be if I'm detecting it?
Our ships have been upgraded. Our ships have been upgraded.
And scientists on board there just died. There we go. replace you with an actual psionic. Or somebody actually has a psionic specialty, rather.
We have mastered a new technology.
Where is this located? Okay, that's in the
Our ships
capital.
have been upgraded.
Yes, let's learn how to create our own Betharian power plants. You were taking forever to get back home. Oh, we do have some Teldar crystals. Wonderful. Oh, and of course the guy in charge of the Azak sector is now stubborn.
Incoming transmission.
No. My war exhaustion is only because my fleet decided to go through a sector that I'm pretty sure the pathing said they weren't gonna fucking go through. But the game said, I don't care what the pathing says, I'm doing my own thing.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Okay, I don't think that's enough to get you guys fully back up to where you're supposed to be. Yeah, no, considering a single battleship is 1,500, yeah,
Construction complete.
it's definitely not enough. Oh, we'll be fine. Oh, we don't have any of our cruisers. All our cruisers got destroyed. Yeah, after this war, I really don't give a crap about the Kelazon. I want you to realize that, game. Or, excuse me, yeah, the Kelazon. Okay, I think that's good enough. Let's go ahead, send you guys over here. Do what I... No! God damn it, game. Your pathing is such crap. I mean, seriously, you're gonna actually make me need to tell you not to go through those fucking systems so you realize that, oh, hey, it's probably not a good idea to go through those systems. When it should, generally speaking, be pretty obvious that you shouldn't go through the systems that have somewhere north of like 20k of just fleets alone, not counting the, let's see, about 12k, actually much closer to about 20k of military power and stations. Yeah, that's about 40k minimum just there. So no, game, you don't go try a path through that system, period. The fact they need to be told is a little sad, if anything.
Construction complete.
I don't really care that martial law has been finished on many of these worlds. Xenophobe ethics attraction, that's fine. You guys are still alive, I don't know how.
Construction complete.
Oh, you finished building your... Yep, you already finished building all of those. Now we're making energy credits. Admittedly, we still have the capacity overload running again, so Not surprised that we're making energy. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that this war finishes up this part. So this is gonna be a longer than usual part just to make sure that we finish this war.
Construction complete.
Oh, Kazam Citizen League has actually brought a fleet over here, finally. Yeah, we're gonna make sure we destroy that, I think. In theory, if they destroy one of my star bases, they gain the system. Which is really gonna lead to a lot of border gore in that case.
Incoming transmission.
No. And technically speaking, it's not a status quo. Well, it's not a status quo antebellum, at least. Oh, you're not going where I thought you were going. I was thinking you were going to go to Dislium, or however the hell it's pronounced. But no, you're actually going here. To Lysira, at least for now, but I don't know if you're actually going to try and take Lysira. You might just be passing through, although you might be forced to take it because it's actually a fairly small system. And you'll probably be jumping right into sensor range, or excuse me, weapons range. Yeah, no, you're taking it. It's fine, my fleet will be... Oh, and okay, it goes back to the Kazam. Okay, I wasn't sure. I was expecting... The game obviously then must be keeping track of the fact that the Kazam technically own the system. Okay, those guys actually have the old... Yeah, you guys are taking a weird-ass pathing. I'll take that back after I deal with this fleet. I'm not actually using ion things, though. Or the disruptors. Nor am I don't think I'm using gamma lasers either. But in theory, that'll get me to better missiles. Or, in theory, that'll get me to tachyon lances, so... Where the hell are they going now? Okay, they must have changed it. That the game does still have a forced status quo, but there's a timer after both sides hit 100% now, rather than the automatic that it was before. Yeah, that's some fucked up borders, because those guys decided to suddenly come in at the end and take a couple of systems back. Oh, and these guys have decided to make a defensive pact with the Kelazon. So that's going to be something I have to deal with for the next war. You go home. Well, not home, but go somewhere where you can upgrade. And that's the end of the Euthonian autocracy. Because they changed their name to the Euthonian Independent Confederacy. Apparently. Whoever the hell these guys are, I don't know. Because I can't seem to find that empire. But apparently they exist somewhere on the map. I just don't see them. I see the Euthonian Coalition. I see the Galactic Euthonian State. But I don't see these people that you're talking about, game. The guys that now apparently have a claim against me, or a, yeah, they don't exist, game. Okay, they must have been swallowed up by the... No, the Euthonian Coalition doesn't have 2 planets. You guys haven't changed your name. So, yeah, I'm completely confused as to who apparently the game says now has a containment casus belli against me, because in theory they all already had one. So these supposed new kids on the block apparently also have one, but they're not showing up here at all. So as far as I can tell, they don't exist, despite the game's claims that they do exist. So the game can claim that they exist all at once. As far as I can tell, they do not exist. Oh, I need a new ruler. You're 113, you're probably not going to live for much longer, but none of the other choices are particularly great, so... well, I don't think you're necessarily the best choice. Screw it, I'll just live with you and hope that you don't die within a month. Now, that'll piss me off if he did. But I don't think that's particularly likely. I'm going to give you that border with the Ravagers to defend. Okay, there's the battleship. Is that all you're missing, is the battleship? No, you are missing a couple of destroyers.
Xeno mongrels have declared war on each other.
Okay, no you're not. The game just decided to build these things way out in the middle of nowhere. Also, I think you're sending a lot more ships than need to be sent here. Oh no. Because you don't actually have your cruisers yet, okay. So there's the... that fleet is now apparently at max capacity. It's just that some of their stuff got built down here because I guess it was considered to be relatively close when they were over here when I originally issued the orders. Yeah, let's get our fleets built. Oh. We've discovered the remnants of a half-finished Yevzorok space habitat in close orbit of Kajubis 4 inside our borders. Evidently, at some point, the Yevzorak Ravagers attempted to establish a permanent presence in the Kajubis system, but for whatever reason, this endeavor was abandoned due to its close proximity to Kajubis 4. The unfinished habitat eluded detection during our initial survey of the system. It is little more than a dense collection of space junk at this point, but there are a lot of valuable minerals among the wreckage that could be salvaged. Salvage everything we can. upgrade more of those.
Construction complete.
I'm pretty sure you guys don't gain skills on a daily basis or anything. Or experience, excuse me. So, really no point in me putting an admiral in charge of the second fleet until the second fleet is actually going to be able to do something.
Our ships have been upgraded.
You still have the recent immigrant trait. So apparently that lasts for quite a while. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's all your destroyers. Now you're just waiting for your cruisers, which will be here relatively soon.
We have mastered a new technology.
I'll end this part at the end of the month. 133, 114. You know, give my choice. I'm gonna say screw it. Let's get the living metal. Actually, wait. I think I might be remembering wrong. I think you can actually repair ruined mega structures no matter what, as long as you have the money. Admittedly, I'm pretty sure we don't have the money actually, so it doesn't really matter. But now that I think about it, yeah, I'm pretty sure I could actually go here to Cyberx Alpha and already start repairing it if I had the money. But like I said, I don't, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, months. You know what? Screw it. These guys aren't that far behind. I'll just wait until the armies arrive, or the navies, excuse me, arrive. Okay, you guys are gonna get to 30k, which is great. You need to get up the rest of your fleet, and eventually you will. It's just gonna take a while.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Okay, so you guys are at 31.6k. You know, I think I might end up adding another mod, the improved Space Battles graphics version. That'll space these guys out a little bit, I think, as well as just make the battles look a little bit nicer. Although I don't really follow the battles too much because there's better stuff for me to focus on. Simplest way to describe it, really. There's nothing for you guys to do, right? Just want to make sure. Nope. Okay. Okay, well, that's going to be it for this part. I will see you all in the next one. Quick reminder that if you enjoy the content, I do have a Patreon. Link to that in the description if you want to become one. You get early access to all of my videos. How much early access depends on when that video goes live, but I generally upload them there Sunday. So, for the Tuesday's episodes, you guys get basically 2 days early access. For the Thursday videos, you guys, or Thursday video rather, you get 4 days early access and 5 days for the Friday video. So, yeah. So, like I said, just a quick reminder that's there if you enjoy the content and want to help support the channel, because no ad revenue. So, channel is, as it stands right now, quite literally not making any form of money to help pay for the games, software, and etc. used to actually produce the videos. But nonetheless, like I said, I'll see you all in the next part, but until then, a goodbye and a farewell. Make sure I save. It would really suck if I forgot to do that. But yes. So I'll see you all in part 16. When we will, I don't know. We'll figure something out. Probably just focus on building up our economy and try and get the second fleet fully up to full capacity. You know what, actually, before I do that, I'm gonna override that save. I want both of those to get upgraded, because I need the extra money produced by those. Are you? Okay, yeah, you're 8.7. Okay, it's 8.75 no matter what right now. Okay. So it's just an additional 8.75. And then you will also need some, but that'll take a little bit of time, about 7 months or so. Yeah, maybe a little bit less than that, actually. Maybe closer to 3 or 4. Okay, well, whatever. That's something to figure out for next time. But yes, so goodbye and farewell.